What's up, people? This is RGC and welcome to another video. I wasn't planning on doing a pickup video this month, but ran across some stuff and decided to just go and throw a video up. But first, let's cover some of the recently played or completed games. We have Bayonetta, the original. I have the PlayStation 3 port right here, of course. Played through it. It's kind of like Devil May Cry meets God of War, but with a female protagonist. A much more aesthetically pleasing protagonist, if you ask me. But that's just me. Okay, moving on from that. Good game. Platinum Games developed. I do suggest picking it up. This game, of course, too, was released in the Wii U bundle uh, with the Bayonetta 2 game, and Bayonetta 2 is a Wii U exclusive. But a lot of people seem to forget that you can get Bayonetta 1 on the PlayStation 3 as well as the 360. I do suggest picking up 360 version though. It does not have the frame rate or loading time issues as the PlayStation 3 port. Good game, rather challenging in some areas, of course, but God of War games are, and definitely the Devil May Cry games are. And plus two, once you learn the combos, the mechanics of the game, and you learn how to use the alchemy, it really does make the game relatively easy to manage. I managed to get through this game like more than halfway through the game by just running and gunning and not really using any alchemy to make uh, you know remedies and healing potions and whatnot. So pretty good game, definitely worth picking up. Save yourself some money and get the PlayStation 3 or 360 version. Moving on from that, completed Child of Eden. This is by the creator, I believe, of or developer of Rez for the PlayStation 2. This game plays a lot like Rez. It's like a rail shooter, and you shoot enemies, and when you destroy them, they make sounds and beats that kind of go along with the music of the stage. Pretty short game. Not that challenging, but it's kind of laid back, fun, relaxing. But it does have some challenging areas. Pretty cheap game too. Also ported to the 360. Don't know which version is the definitive one, but good game. Graphics look great, and definitely worth picking up. I think it's on like 5 stages in the game. Um, Kind of odd or out there, abstract storyline to it. But yeah, there you go. Pretty good game, worth picking up. Okay, so let's continue with the pickups. Let's go on. Finally was able to run across a 360 copy of Venetica. I had a hard time getting a PlayStation 3 copy of the game and kind of just said, hey, there's a 360 version. Let me just go and copy it. And I did, and happy to have it. But the thing is, I actually did run across a PlayStation 3 copy or version a few days later. So happy to have this one as well. I do have a sealed copy of the PlayStation 3 version. I just could not bring myself to opening it. I kind of had a hard time tracking that game down for some reason in complete form. But anyway, also picked up Rumble Roses for the Xbox 360. Happy to have it. Think we know what that game's about. Wrestling, of course. Let's see. Got Darkest of Days for my 360 collection. Basically, you fight through many distinctive, well, actually it says journey to 5 distinct times and locations. You can fight through wars using modern weapons. So basically, you go back to Civil War, World War I, World War II, Pompeii, 79 AD, and you get to utilize modern day weapons. Seems pretty interesting. Okay, moving on from that, also picked up Fighters Uncaged. Bad game, uses the Kinect, but I've been looking for it for quite some time, and I think that will make for some interesting gameplay footage as well as fun. So, looking forward to playing that some, I guess. Let's see. PlayStation 3 now. Blades of Time. I have a sealed copy of this game as well, but I didn't want to open it. So finally ran across a opened copy here. Kind of had a hard time tracking that one down too for some reason, especially in complete form. Okay, that GameStop search comes in handy. Anyway, also picked up Record of Agarest War Zero. Looks to be a strategy or tactical RPG. Don't have too many of those in my PlayStation 3 collection, so happy to add it. Only like $4, not bad. Let's see, picked up some Wii games. Mini Desktop Racing. It's only 95 cents at the local store. Happy to have it. It's my second copy though, but complete good condition. Picked up Balloon Pop. This one was from GameStop, I believe, but pretty cheap, pretty affordable. Looks to be a pretty okay puzzle game. I need a few more Wii puzzle games for the collection. Wii Play. I think this game was like 89 cents at GameStop with my Power Up Rewards. Complete good condition, nice case. Have to add it to the collection. I think this one was like $1 as well. Pacific Liberator. Maybe not that good. One thing that really deters me from playing a lot of these Wii games is having seen that nunchuck is required, but whatever. Picked up Foru Park. A lot of Taito classics on this one. Mini games, whatnot. Looks good, looks fun. Happy to add this to the collection. Yeah, and plus it looks like I can use the classic controller there. Okay, and now we get to the cream of the crop for the Wii. We have Hotel for Dogs. I think that kind of goes along with the movie, I believe. So let's see. So many strays, so little time. The dogs have run amok, and now it's up to you to keep them from the pesky dog catcher. You must clean, feed, and play with them, or else you'll all end up in the doghouse. Play through 10 levels of challenging gameplay. Yeah, can't wait to play through that one. But only seen it once, decided to pick it up. And yeah, definitely the classic here. We have Paws and Claws Pet Resort. Look at that cover art. Doesn't that look great? Yeah, THQ published. Man, kind of makes you wonder why THQ isn't around anymore. Let's see if we can read the back of the box. Your resort is now open. Take care of your four-legged and feathered guests, including puppies, kittens, rabbits, and horses at your very own pet resort. Nurture and love the animals to grow your pet care business and become every animal's best friend forever. Doesn't that sound great? Especially after a long day of work, maybe 10, 12-hour shift. Just coming home and taking care of your virtual pets in your pet resort. Yeah. Unwind, relax, decompress. Yeah, there you go. So that's Wii for you. Some good games, some bad ones, of course, but whatever. Decided to pick it up. The cover art, that's classic. Alright, got some PlayStation 2 games. Pretty much have all the PlayStation 2 games I want, but there are a few more titles out there. If I see them and they're of interest, I will get them. One of which was Rumble Roses. Finally ran across a good condition copy of this one. Happy to add it to the collection. Let's see what else. We got Castlevania, Lament of Innocence. Smash Cars. And Devil Kings. Definitely glad to add the Devil Kings to the collection. Got a few controllers as well. Hopping back to Wii for a minute. We got a gold, like 007 GoldenEye classic controller. Happy to add it to the collection. This is actually my fourth one, so I got a complete set now. I always tend to find these at a store that is roughly about an hour away from my house, and for some reason it's a little small. rural town, and they tend to have a lot of stuff that I don't see that often. And I know these aren't hard to find or anything, but I never see them in my city. So it's pretty cool to just drive an hour down the road and be able to find stuff I'm actually looking for. So yeah, 14 bucks, 15 bucks, not a bad price for that. And plus, like I said before, it came in the GoldenEye 007 Wii box set. So there you go. I also picked up a clear see-through PlayStation 1 controller. This is actually one of my favorite controllers. I think I have two now. So those are cool additions accessory-wise to the collection. Moving on from that, I also picked up a box for my Wii Mini here. I had the Wii Mini for quite some time, and I already had a brand new sealed copy of Mario Kart Wii. Still got it in this protective sleeve too, though. But yes, it is indeed factory sealed, and I got my box. I have a Wii Mini box now to complete that. It has the instructions in it, so happy to add that to the collection. Might try to do a condition upgrade on the box, but for now, I'm pretty happy with that. It'll be a nice little collector's item, collector's piece. Okay, and Ashley got some PlayStation 1 pickups. Let's see, we got some shooters, shoot 'em ups, or as some people refer to them as shmups, for the PlayStation 1. I'd like to thank Derek H for, kind of bringing these to light to my attention. That's the thing about watching other people's pickup videos as well as hidden gems and stuff like that. You find more and more games you want to go out there and get or buy, purchase, and play, and kind of gets expensive sometimes. These aren't, but yeah, it kind of continually contributes to going out there and looking for games. But either way, I'm glad to add these to the collection. The search never ends. Anyway, Soul Divide, have to add that to the collection. As stated, shout out to him for putting me up on these. And Gekio Shooting King. Yeah, so have to add those to the collection, just expanding the shooters set or collection that I have for the PlayStation 1. So a few more here. Another PlayStation 2 pickup, Downforce. Got a few 360 games, 89-cent pickup at GameStop, complete good condition. Project Sylphid, Arc of Deception. Looked interesting, and hey, at 89 cents, why not? Just expanding my small 360 collection. Picked up Dead or Alive 4 for $4.49. I actually like this game better than 5. That's just my preference. But yeah, I like that game. Pretty good fighter. I also picked up Dead or Alive Extreme 2. This is my second copy of it. I think this game was $4.50 as well. Complete good condition. And I'm not seeing this game as much as I used to, so I decided to go and pick up another copy, possibly for trade. We already know the controversy that surrounds the whole Dead or Alive Extremes franchise, so there you go. Also picked up a few more Wii titles. Actually been looking for this one for a while. Bermuda Triangle, Saving the Coral. Pretty odd title. Storm City Games published, so yeah, a lot of their games are kind of out there and weird, but sometimes I don't see them that frequently. Picked up another copy of No More Heroes for like $4. It's a condition upgrade for me, and my other one I could possibly trade off. Shouldn't be too hard to trade that one off. And also picked up another game I've been looking for a while, Wild Earth African Safari. So that's another kind of odd title for the Wii that I picked up. Okay, got a few more unexpected additions here. GameStop pickup, potentially shovelware, but I got a plan for it. The Dog Island. Okay, saw this in a local store. I've never seen it before. Looked so odd that I just had to have it, and that is Food Network Cook or Be Cooked. Yeah, Namco Bandai Games. Interesting. Another one of these THQ published titles, Paws and Claws Pet Vet. Yeah, that cover art, yeah, that's classic. Okay, so moving on from the shovelware, I guess again, um, found a second copy of Secret Files Tunguska. This is only the second time I've seen this game, so at $2.95, I decided to pick up this copy as well. Might trade that to a friend. This is a game I had a real hard time finding for some reason, and it's not nearly uncommon according to the sales record. But Nitro Bike for the Wii. I see it on PlayStation 2 all the time, but I never see the Wii version. But $5.95, complete good condition. Happy to have it. Finally ran across a condition upgrade for my classic British motor racing. So happy to have that one. Okay, some more good stuff. A stack of quality RPGs came off trade hold at a local store that I frequent, and I decided to pick up these titles. I knew when they were coming off trade hold because I got a little connection with one of the employees there. He told me these games were coming out at the end of the month. I was right on time. So finally got Drakengard, the original, mint condition. Real happy with the condition. And got the sleeve on it already. Looking forward to playing through that. And got Baroque for the PlayStation 2. Yeah, I have the Wii version, but I finally have the PlayStation 2 version. I'd like to play through the PlayStation 2 version. And another quality game, it's not an RPG, but I decided to pick it up. Not exactly cheap, but whatever. Good trade, in credit. Got this one. Robot Alchemic Drive. So happy to have another copy of Robot Alchemic Drive. Nice additions, at least for the later part of what I just showed you. As far as collecting goes right now, pretty much do have everything I want. I do have some rather obscure, harder to find games I like to get, but I'm in that gray area now where these are games that I'm likely never going to find out there in a store. So unfortunately, it appears I will have to resort to just searching online now. It can be more efficient time-wise though, not wasting gas and time and stuff like that. You know what you want, you search for it, you get it, there you go. So you could be playing it instead of actually going out there and searching for years trying to track this stuff down. Kind of detracts away from the fun of the search, the hunt, but it's still more efficient. And when you work a lot like me, time is money. And yeah, so there's more time I actually could spend actually playing the games I do have. Some people are real fortunate. They can pretty much find everything they want to locally, in stores, pawn shops, garage sales, stuff like that. But I don't tend to have luck like that. I knock it out of the park every once in a while, like at a pawn shop or something like that. But it's not that often anymore. So just being practical. Sometimes I just have to buy stuff online now. Yeah, so that's pretty much where I am, collecting wise. Yeah. Anyway, I'd like to thank you for watching. You know how to stick around and continue seeing the content I upload. Check out that Instagram to see photos, collection of videos and whatnot. Stay tuned. Have a good one. Peace.